My science teacher used to call me nigger.
What?
You're a science teacher.
Basically, some guy just climbed through this window and just stabbed these two people.
What do you call an Asian person then? Yellow. Okay, so we'd like to welcome Lewis to our podcast.
Yeah, welcome, Lewis. Thanks for being on.
It's a pleasure. Pleasure being here. My first sort of...
Cool beans.
Yeah, she loves that.
I thought that was telling me to shut up. No.
No.
No, thank you guys, honestly, for having me on.
You're welcome, man.
It's pretty
Thank you
lit.
for being here.
I've always watched podcasts. Oh, no, not always. 2-3 years. Obviously, COVID. I would just come home from Sainsbury's, Lock's Farm, we were talking about earlier. Worked there for, 3-4 years. But anyway, just started watching podcasts and started actually, this is actual real shit real people were talking about. So that's why I've always, since started watching it, I always wanted to be on a podcast because it ain't like, for me, the media is just brainwashing people. BBC,
Yes.
you have to stick to this, and that.
Everything's scripted.
Yeah, 100%.
Everything.
It never used to be like that, though. Like in the 80s and 70s, they actually used to report like real fucking news, innit?
Yeah.
Now it's not. It's not real.
I think it's just so
Propaganda.
brainwash, but / they're trying to keep as much PG stuff.
Yeah, the world is soft now, isn't it?
100, yeah.
I'm surprised Family Guy still shows.
No, because that's a thing. That's a rule. Past, I think it's 9 o'clock. You can show.
Yeah, you can show after like 9
Is
o'clock.
it?
Yeah. So
Like
that's why all of like Love Island starts at 9.
So I don't know if you know about this channel. So when I was growing up, after like 10 p.m, there used to be a channel called Toonami, and then Adult Swimsuit. So where they show
Adult
Swim.
swimsuit, yeah.
The only reason why I know Adult Swim, I don't know Swim. Is it Swimsuit or just Adult Swim?
I'm not sure. This was in North America. I think it was Adult Swim.
Oh, wait,
or
you
something.
grew up? Whoa.
No, I didn't grow up in North America. Nah.
Oh, okay.
This is over here, but it only came on like after like 11
Oh, because of it was shown in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you was about to say I grew up there.
No, I
was
grew
about
up in
to say,
Jamaica.
Tell me about that.
I grew up in Jamaica.
Man,
Yeah, I didn't grow.
that's lit. I actually want to know about that because, like, being a white guy from an area, do we have many mixed race?
No, Kent's racist. Still is.
Wow,
Quite
you're
racist.
saying
You just
that
go-
my hometown is
No, but it
racist.
is. It's not as bad as it
no.
used to be.
Yeah, no,
but
no,
it's
no.
racist.
No, I agree, but just dropping that, like,
Like boom.
Yeah, but it is.
Yeah, Simi drops them all the time. Like just boom.
yeah,
Like,
fair. I respect it. Like, you tell the truth. Like, I would say yes.
Like when you go seaside.
I agree. I totally agree with what you're saying
Mm.
because I only had like about 4 to 5 black people that I can remember in my early year.
Swear down.
Swear.
Yeah, I think there was only 2 in mine.
Yeah.
Or 3?
Yeah.
2 or 3?
But I can remember there
crazy.
probably was like 10, 15, but the people that I can remember and speaking to, yeah, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
That's crazy because even
But that's the thing, you got, sorry to cut you off.
No, go on,
like,
go on.
like, honestly, like where we grew up, or I know you was Wxyde or somewhere away and then you came.
Yeah, no, I was born in Folkestone and then I came here. But that was a very young age.
But I would say Folkestone's way more.
Folkestone's so racist.
Yes, yeah.
Even to this
so
day,
much
it's
more,
very
yeah,
racist.
so much more because it's more country.
Yeah.
As you showed me the sticks.
It's crazy.
but it blows my mind that places are still racist.
It's not. Yeah.
Like,
it's
that's
disgusting.
crazy. In
It's
Luton,
disgusting.
when
It's
I
disgusting.
was at school, like I can remember like 5 white people. The rest was Asian and black.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like the other way around.
Yeah, the rest is Asian.
See, that's what Luton's north, you know.
yeah,
Yeah. See, I think north.
but
That's
it's not.
where
It's not.
I'm not saying.
It's not north.
every-
It's 30 minutes outside London.
So it's like the same as Bromley. Bromley's southeast.
Yeah,
but
it's
30, 40
when
minutes.
you pass come off like Edgware.
See, I don't know north.
Oh.
I don't know anywhere.
You know Milton
Obviously,
Keynes?
Milton Keynes.
It's,
Yeah.
it's like half an hour from Milton Keynes.
Okay.
You get
So
to
it's a
Luton
bit
before
further.
Milton Keynes.
Oh, so it's closer.
It's closer.
So
yeah.
Milton Keynes, let's say London's here.
Yeah.
Milton Keynes is here, and then like Luton's here.
Yep.
Okay, sweet. Because I never really venture. There's no point me really going.
Why not?
My mum was a very strict parent, being a single mother.
Yeah.
She was a bit strict, not strict in a good way. Because strict you can take in any word you can take in any sense, and that's why coming back to your point, world's gone soft, 100%. My mum wasn't a strict parent,
Mm.
but she just had my best interests at heart.
She sounds like protective.
Yeah,
of her
very,
children.
very. My mum used to, because she was a single parent, she used to have the TV on, her bedroom TV on, from 9 when she went bed, or she was saying went bed, and had it on all night. And the reason why was because she felt like if she had that TV on, no one was gonna burgle us.
Yeah.
So someone's up.
Yeah.
That's what she told me recently. I never knew that.
Yeah.
I just thought I thought she only did that because she has to sleep with the TV on.
And they leave the one light on in like the hallway and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hallway light was always on. And then we bought a dog. My dog's the love of my life. Hold on.
I hear that. I love dogs too.
Bro, look.
I love dogs.
Lewis always talks about his dogs all the time. We'll put a picture up.
Swear down.
You've got two,
I got
right?
two. I don't know if I got Lola. I know it seems a bit rude, but Cooper's just... I'll show you it later. Or we'll put it on the edit or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah. Love of my life. Honestly, dogs, and I might flip the subject, but dogs are here, and I know you're a cat person. Cats are down here. I'm sorry, but I'm going to say this. What do cats do? They just fuck off out there for 10 hours, and then they come back for food.
The independent creatures, isn't it?
Mine lives at home.
The independent creatures.
fair.
Yeah.
My cat's the size of my cat's probably bigger than your dog.
Probably. My dogs
He's
are very
huge.
Shih Tzus. They're both Shih Tzus, and they're quite...
They're little things.
Little
I like dogs
tiny
still.
thing.
I prefer dogs.
But I would say this: if someone being from Jamaica, I've always had not stereotype, but it's always been like black people scared of dogs.
Nah.
Is that because it's just that stereotype, innit? You see,
I've been bitten by a
Do you
dog.
know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, though? Or is that me just capping? Do you know
No,
what I mean?
no, that is a thing.
Yeah,
Mm.
thank you.
Yeah.
I ain't just.
It's true. They are scared of a lot of black people are scared of dogs, isn't it? But
Why? That's what I was saying.
it's
Why?
because like in
Just 'cause it's an
Jamaica, right?
animal? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Especially if in the Caribbean, right? There's a lot of dogs not tied. Like you can't walk past certain areas. A dog would chase you, kind of thing.
Oh.
And that's why most people over here that's from the Caribbean, when they see you, like like some people go out and have their dog off the leash and shit. Like some people are like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, because
Yeah.
some people say, oh, he's not gonna do anything, but you can't tell me that. You don't know how that dog's gonna react.
Because it's an animal. Like,
Thank
I
you.
get that. Yeah.
So yeah, that's why it's still.
Yeah. No, I get that. I hear that. But I will say with my little dogs, they're little, so you could probably just boot the shit out of them and send them to.
Let's hope
Yeah,
not.
you could put them top corner from a free kick 20 yards out. You just and then sued after it. Obviously, I would never want anyone to do that. But they're little and they're the cutest. That's the thing, though. How I approach a dog is I always go like that first.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
So
having
they
a
can
dog.
smell you.
So they
Yeah.
can smell you and they can trust you. If you go up to a dog, imagine you're a little dog and you have some giant to you just coming up to you, just going like that.
You're grabbing for you.
And that's probably why you probably got bit as a kid. My mum got bit as a kid.
No, I went into somebody's yard. There was like 12 dogs
okay.
in there,
Okay.
and I ran in there. I was running from someone, so.
Oh man!
Yeah.
Tell me, sorry, go on. Tell me about Jamaica. I actually want to know. I want to know.
What do you want to
now.
know?
Everything. Just how I've been talking for the last 10 minutes or 15. You tell
cool.
me.
Jamaica's nice. It's fun. Very friendly.
I bet.
Depends on it. I live in country, innit? So
Okay. Sticks.
So I live in
Sticks.
St.
I learned that
Elizabeth.
today. I learned that today. Sticks.
Cunt.
yeah. I live in
Cunts.
St. Elizabeth. Well, lived, but that's where I'm from. Yeah.
St.
So
Elizabeth. I've
yeah.
heard. Well, wait, no, don't tell me. No, carry on. I'm gonna get I'm quite good at capitals. Jamaica. Kingston. No,
Yeah.
is it Kingston?
No, it's not King. The Kingston's
it's-
east. I live in south.
What's the fucking capital? No, it's not.
Kingston's the capital. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the capital, but
I
that's
thought
in
you said
east.
it wasn't.
That's in east. That's
I
in
thought you
east.
said it wasn't. Sorry, I just carry on.
Nah, but it was very very diverse because there's diverse culture in Jamaica, innit? It's like
What do you mean? What do you mean?
there's white people, there's Asian people, there's
is there?
there's Indians, there's Chinese. There's,
Okay.
there's
See,
all
I've
sorts.
never been Jamaica. I've never been Africa. So I've never been the continent of Africa. So
You've never left? Have you left?
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
But well, I was coming back to our point. You see how we grew up in a rich area
Yeah.
or wealthy area. People go away on holiday, Christmas, summer. Bro, my holiday was fucking going to Campersan.
Nanny's house.
Or Nanny's house.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been to Greece, Turkey, Australia, my granddad paid for.
Yo,
Granddad's-
that's crazy. I want to go Australia, you know.
Granddad's minted. He worked his way up. Worked his way up. He was coming from a family where brokies, and his parents were nice. I never really hear about his dad, my granddad. So my granddad's, as I told, single parent. My dad not abandon us. He didn't go out to fucking. Well, he did get out, fucking go milk because obviously he fucked off. But it's not like don't see him. But my granddad's has been that father figure for me.
Same. I had that still.
Is it?
Yeah.
So I have a question for the both of
I
you.
had that.
Obviously,
Before you go on to the question,
Go for
my
it.
dad was around. He lived across the road from me.
See,
But-
sort of the same.
he was
my
hardly-
dad was
hardly
around.
around.
Yeah, so like,
He was there, but he wasn't there in it.
Yeah. So it's not like my dad fucked off and I didn't see. He was 3 hours away,
Yeah.
4 hours,
He's-
or moved to a
he's-
different country.
30 seconds away.
Exactly. So my dad. The reason why I keep telling, because you don't know the area. My area.
oh, well,
Our
like
area.
Biggin Hill.
Yeah, I'm not Biggin Hill. No, Alpins and
Biggin
Bromley.
Hill. You know.
Okay.
Because you got to remember.
We know about Biggin Hill.
Biggin Hill, you know.
Yeah, Biggin Hill is
Hey.
airport. That's where I work.
Biggin Hill. There's an
Biggin.
airport.
It's an airport. Quite a cool fact about Biggin Hill. That was the main for World War II. Was the main airway or air runway
I was seeing.
for
you
sending
go
out
there,
Spitfires.
they have the
Bro,
planes.
You see private jets coming over. I work with private jets, bro.
Swear down.
Bro, I'll send you some videos.
Biggin
I'll show you now, but I'll show you videos of.
Biggin Hill.
Before we move on to that, I have a question for you both. So I wanted to get the perspective from a male.
Yeah.
So we have a perspective of male and female. So my question for the both of you: do you think that having a father or not having a father figure has impacted your relationship with other people?
Yeah, 100%. For me,
100%.
yeah, 100%.
Really, because
100%.
all of us have had father figures in our lives, but they've somewhat left at some point.
That's mad to
Yeah.
think, though.
So it's
Men
not
are trash.
It's not like that we've never had a father. It's just that they've walked out like halfway through. So do you think that's impacted your relationships with other people? Because me personally, I had really, like, in terms of my partners, were really shitty because I didn't establish or know a correct relationship with a male or how I should be treated.
See, I think it's different for girls because you grew up with your mum, and as you said, your dad's left, or obviously he was around, but he left. So obviously you're going to have a better relationship with your mum than a dad, and obviously not having a father figure around, like, I just think that's why you've had a hard time with like relationships. Do you agree?
Yeah,
or-
it's true. Because having a father figure would teach you that dynamic of how a man should treat a woman and how you address them and how they should address you. By not having that, then
But then, do you not think men can treat her like trash, knowing that? Do you get
yeah,
what
of
I'm
course
saying?
they take
Like,
advantage of it. Yeah,
could take advantage.
Yeah.
I'm not saying any man would take advantage.
No,
of you,
I've had
pray to God
some-
not. But like, what I mean is, like, I look as a father. What a father should be in my eyes is not the bread earner. Obviously, women are allowed to work. They're allowed to do what the fuck they want. My woman's allowed to do. Well, my ex was allowed to do what the fuck she wanted. Because, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't one of those control and manipulative guys. She would go, can I do this? Yeah, cool. Go out with the girls. Have a good time. You know, let your hair down.
go like leave me
innit?
alone, bro.
Yeah, a bit. At times. But like, yeah. But yeah, how's that then for you? Obviously, being a woman, not having a father figure. Because obviously, for me, being a man or a boy growing up without a dad and then becoming a man, I would say yes, that was a challenge. Like, there's this American rapper, something around, but he says one of his lyrics is my dad walked out basically. My mum played both roles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
I
that song?
That's
I
quite
know
a
that
common
Super
saying.
Side or something Super Side.
I know
I'm
that
sorry
one.
if but he probably won't see this, but sweet. Anyway, yeah, like my mum played both roles.
Yeah, for sure. Same.
For me, it was a bit different because So when I was born, my mom left when I was 1. So yeah.
So you've had both sort of sides.
So I was raised by my grandparents. By,
So
by
you was
both
raised-
both
you-
grandparents, by both sides.
So you still had a mum/father figure.
So my
but you didn't
granddad was
have-
my father figure, which
Yeah.
is
Oh, I've never seen that.
what?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh no, come on, get that out. Show the fucking camera. That's
it out.
lit. No,
you
that's
can't
lit.
see it, but
But yeah, no, that's lit.
That's
Yeah.
I've
so
never
sick.
seen that.
That is so. I love that. I
so
actually
yeah,
do.
he was my father figure, to be honest. So.
Rate that. And that's a lit tattoo as well.
Oh.
And that must be lit because obviously, like, I want to get a tattoo for my grandma.
I'm getting
don't
my
know
grandma
what-
here as well.
See, I don't know. I've never had a tattoo, so I don't know if I'm going to fall in love with it. Obviously, if it's my grandma, yes, of course I will. But I want to make sure it's a good tattoo first of all.
Yeah.
Good artist, good position to be. I don't care about pain. Like, yeah, it might hurt, but I'll firm it. But yeah, I just, as they say your first one's always the most anxious / should I get this? Should I get, you're in your own head. But
Yeah.
apparently-
Once you get it, you're good.
Yeah. And then you can get 10 apparently.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
I've got a few still.
Is it?
All these.
Yeah, I saw them. So you had,
You got that
you had
recently.
paid. You had paid, self-paid.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I've got that
Sweet.
one. So
What's this one?
no struggle, no progress.
Like that.
I like that. That's motivational.
Yeah.
That's what I will say. Some white fucking men have words fucking, like, I'm talking your fucking racist pricks now.
Yeah.
The ones that are builders. Fucking,
Really?
yeah, some of their tattoos, you look at them and you just go, why the fuck have you got that?
Yeah, it's true. I've seen a few.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you
I've
know
seen
what I
a few,
mean? And
yeah.
obviously, I'm not just saying it's just white men, but most of white men fucking do stupid shit when they're off, you know.
Like geezers.
Geezers,
Yeah.
like, you know, you see in the pub. I'm not saying all geezers are bad. I'm not saying that. Of course not. But I'm talking about those rowdy, I'm all up my... Yeah.
I think people should get tattoos if it means something to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Don't just, because I know bare people just get random shit for the sake of getting ink,
I remember
which I think is pointless.
tattoo shops now do like a pick a mix thing where you can like pick a
That's
random
mad.
tattoo.
But that's, do you
See,
not
that's
think,
mad.
do you not think, we were talking about this earlier, about how the world's gone soft. Do you not think back in the day, imagine if you rocked home to your parents 10, 20 years ago, and we were the same age, but 10, 20 years ago, and I walked through with a tattoo.
So, yeah, beaten.
Yeah. No, see when I got these, even like my piercing, my mum didn't know.
Is it?
No, you mad?
Yeah, I bet it's a lot different for you, but my
I
mum...
got my piercing done. When I got the first one done, I think it was for my 14th birthday. Did it myself.
14?
And then
Oh,
the
you did it.
15, I got another one.
Okay.
And then I moved away to Bristol for a couple of years and I got
Yeah.
2 more.
Yeah, nice.
And
Wait,
then-
so, whoa, repeat that. So 16,
Yeah.
moved to Bristol.
No, I moved to
One?
Bristol at 18.
Okay, but on your ones though?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you said 16. I was about to say, Jesus.
Nah, I moved there in I wasn't at my ones. My friends were,
Oh,
a couple of my friends
your
were
boys,
there,
yeah, your boys, yeah.
It was highlight of my life.
Yeah,
I
I bet.
bet.
I bet. Bristol's nice as well. Bristol's...
Hey, if you like ladies,
Oh. You're talking about
Hey,
language.
Gal Central.
Go on, guess my type. Go on. Woman, obviously.
I don't know, innit? Like,
Women,
Go on, just
obviously.
guess from, like, you've met me now.
you like Bunda.
But...
You like Bunda, I can tell.
Big body girl.
Yeah.
Small waist, pretty face with a big bank.
Yeah. You know
That
what they call it? You know what you call
is
it?
it.
Coca-Cola bottle shape.
I say Fanta. And that's no cap, innit? Oh, she probably would be like...
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
I told you this
Why
before.
Fanta?
Fanta bottle. Like,
Oh, they're weird shaped.
yeah, like
Yeah.
this sort of waist.
Slim
Yeah, like,
waist, big thighs. Yeah. 100.
Yeah. I can't be doing no ironing boards. That's what I call them.
Mm.
Can't be
That's
doing
what I
no
call
iron.
them too.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I call them.
See,
Iron boards, bruh.
Can't be doing
Flat.
iron boards.
Been pressed out.
Yeah, you gotta, and that's the thing. Like, yeah, like girls, like a lot of guys I hang out with now, because obviously I grew up with people from my area, which ain't a bad thing. But I feel like now, especially, I ain't trying to mug any of my boys from home or anything like that. But I'm just saying this, like, I feel like you get so pressured from the people you're around, your area, your school, your rugby team. Obviously, I still love them. I still care about them, stuff like that. But a lot of them I don't speak to anymore from school.
Same.
Like, I've still got my boys from school. But, like, I remember I used to be like a class clown. I used to be a bit of an idiot, like, in school. Like, not like one of those pricks, but like that bully people. But I would just take the mick out of myself. That was my way of probably a coping mechanism. Actually,
Yeah.
My way is just mug myself off, make other people laugh, and then I look at that and go, "Oh, lit, they're laughing." Like, bro, some of the shit I did.
Go on, tell me.
Bro, I used to. No, like, and this ain't cap either. Like, though, year 7, someone probably has this video. We had Ravenswood. So it was like year 7 playground here, year 8, year 9, and 10, 11 were like basically joined. Year 7 was the biggest. Bro, when I mean, it was like a prison. It was like a prison. Barbed wire, fucking bare old barbed wire, because it was probably, the fencing was built like 1980s, 1990s. So it's obviously been worn down by kids and stuff. Bro, I'm not talking like prison, but like it looked like a prison. Now it's probably calm. But like the fucking fence, like people, we used to have a gypsy owned park, or not park, like field for horses. People, there was just from people being at the school. You could rip the fucking bottom and just fuck off if you wanted to.
What the fuck?
Like, you had like a imagine it was just grass where the fence was. The fence was here. It was just grass. Bro, people used to just dig.
I feel like it sounds like a camp.
Bro,
fully. It sounds like
it was mad.
Some sort of like military camp.
But people went Ravenswood to school. Ravenswood.
I didn't know it was built like that.
Like
I thought it was a posh school.
Boys. No. It was just good reputation. We had a really good head teacher. His name was Dr. Barrett, I think. Good. I went there from year 7 to 13. I didn't go like sixth form. I didn't go college. I went sixth form. I sort of knew I wanted to go uni. I was smart year 7. I was in top set. So you know how you guys did set 1 was your top, set 5 is your bottom. We did set 0 to set 4. So set 0 was your highest. Set 4 was the lowest. English, because I'm dyslexic, I was 2, then went to 3. Maths, I was 0, finished at 3. Science, I was 1, went to 2. PE, I was quite high set because I played rugby all my life since the age of 5. I was quite always athletic, always loved sports. Finished school, I'll just go kick the ball about with the boys.
Is that the only sport you play, rugby?
Yeah.
Not other sport?
No, I've dabbled.
Oh, okay.
So, tried American football out, weren't for me. COVID ruined
I tried it still.
Have you?
NFL,
What do you think?
It's alright. I'm not gonna lie. I like the physicality of it.
Oh, I see.
I played rugby as well.
Okay, what would you prefer, rugby or?
I think NFL because it gave me more freedom.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
So basically, rugby is you can't tackle above here.
Yeah.
And you have to wrap, and you don't have padding.
Yeah.
You can wear like little pads, but American football you have these fuck off pads, helmet.
And you can just attack anywhere.
And you can fuck. So when I mean, like, if you go later, NFL worst hits or best hits.
Right.
Bro, people imagine like that's your body. This mic, this mic's your body. The guy could just no rapping rugby. You have to rap like that. You can just fucking put your head into someone's knee.
Yeah, you can grab his helmet.
Not face mask. Not face mask.
Not anymore. They used to do it.
No, but yeah,
they used to do it.
Yeah, that was fucking. They didn't know. They just saw that and just went.
People are running when the quarterback, when the receiver's running, and he just grab his mask, pull him down, keep going.
People, they obviously, like when you're playing, yes, you can touch someone's face. You can. It's more of the refs see it now. Obviously, the sports develops so much.
The world is softer.
It's getting softer. But you go from you're 32.
Yeah.
You're 11 years older than me.
Yeah.
11 years. That's crazy. But what I'm trying to say is not even trying to mug it, but like you must have grew up with How the fuck haven't I asked this? You know the Chelsea team, the 2008s, the 2004, so that 2000.
Yeah, the Man United
then
one.
the Man United, the
Yeah.
Invincible, the Arsenal.
Yeah, with Thierry Henry.
Bro, see, I was 2001, so like, you got to remember, I'm a Chelsea fan.
Oh,
I'm a
Man U
Chelsea.
fan.
Oh, so I ain't gonna. Bro, I don't even want to fucking talk about football now.
Nah, I'm not a big football fan, to be honest. I play
Okay,
basketball, innit? So
The basketball.
yeah, that's my thing.
What do you think?
Yeah, I was looking at it, innit? It's nice, yeah.
I sort of NBA, like no 2K.
2K.
I used to play that with
I fuck with
like,
2K
the boys.
as well. Yeah.
Probably his first one though was like 18 though. It weren't like for me because you got to remember like
Yeah.
15, 16. Don't really like I knew of the NBA.
Mm.
Obviously, you hear Jordan, you hear Kobe, you hear LeBron, you hear KD,
Curry.
you hear Curry, Russell Westbrook.
Yeah. My first 2K was I reckon baby, yeah. First 2K
Now
was
that's the thing. I
2K7.
know. It ain't just because I'm wearing this, just because I bought it some shit. I know James Harden, the beard.
Yeah.
Obviously, I keep up with him more now, but like back in the
Okay.
day, like that, fucking. But no, sorry, go on, carry on. I cut you off.
No,
Oh,
finish.
sure. No, yeah. So like, you know how some people, what I'm trying to say is like, some people look at sports and they watch sports and stuff, and they see LeBron on Instagram now or Facebook now or YouTube, and they go, "Oh, I want his jersey." Yeah, don't get me wrong, it's a lit way to get into sport, and I did that.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of people just do it for, I'm wearing a LeBron James
Clout.
jersey. Clout, yeah,
Yeah.
clout. But I know, like I've stayed up and watched the Miami Heat Celtics, even though I'm not a Houston Rockets fan, but I just love James Harden.
Harden, yeah.
He was shit at defense, but he's probably one of the best offensive players you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Not obviously Michael Jordan, LeBron, and
Nah, he was pretty
But
decent. He had his good years.
yeah, like no, when I got this was 2019, so that was after his MVP season, and then Giannis won it,
Yep. The Greek Freak.
and then Milwaukee 34 he wears, isn't it 34?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who won it the fucking year after? Jokic?
Jokic just won it this year.
No, Embiid. Embiid won it this year. Jokic won it last year.
Oh, you're talking preseason. I'm talking postseason. So playoffs MVP. I was referring to.
Ah,
Yeah.
wait, no, yes, bro. The Nuggets just won the finals.
Yeah. And the Joker won.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, no, Embiid got regular. Oh, so you only care. You only care about that. I see. Yeah, now you're a man. So you must think this guy. So you don't rate this guy like I do because this guy ain't done it in the playoffs.
Don't get me wrong. Doing it in the playoffs is a different level, innit? Because my favorite player is Allen Iverson.
Oh, AI, yeah.
Yeah.
AI.
And he didn't do it in the playoffs.
Hold on.
The answer.
I ain't going to get up. The step. Who did he do that to? I don't know.
Tyronn Lue.
Tyronn Lue?
Yeah.
No way. The Clippers.
No, Lakers.
Is he Bro, he went one from Cleveland to Clippers to now LA.
Nah, I think he went, when he started in LA because he was pretty young.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, the highlight. I used to love AI, man. But that was the reason I moved to Bristol to play ball anyway.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so
Oh,
played
okay,
there.
Okay.
It was an interesting experience.
See, I would go hoop around with like my boys from Portsmouth. So like my uni lot. So I went uni. I dropped out second year. COVID course, didn't get on my course. I promised to. Brought bare factors. My grandma got diagnosed with dementia. So it was just like all of these effects, all of these like, not small things, but sort of big things all added up.
Yeah.
My first year got ended early. I was meant to go on tour. And apparently uni tours are mental. Like drinking, people just do what the fuck. Basically drunk white girls. They're drunk white guy. Anyone. Yeah, like freshers. Imagine.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, see, I know you don't like drinking.
Nightmare.
See, I've grown past
It
that
sounds
stage now.
great.
I've grown past that stage now.
I have. I'm trying to. Yeah.
I hope so. 32. How does that feel? You're talking to a 21-year-old. We're a different generation.
I know.
But you still seem very youthful. Because obviously, like, probably is the power of social media. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Or not?
It's just Wade.
I'm not active on social media, bro.
You're not active?
Not really.
You do a podcast and you're not active.
My personal page, hardly.
Oh, okay. So you like your media.
Yeah, it's just
shit,
business
the
pages.
Business.
Yeah.
Okay. No,
But personal page, nah. I ain't got time for that shit.
See, because obviously I don't have a media. I don't do podcasts. I don't do anything. I was thinking of doing a fitness page.
You should.
Should I?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, true.
You started doing some stuff on Snapchat, didn't you? Like
No,
updating everyone.
I have yeah. Well, that's more like private story, isn't it? That's like I've got like 30 to 40 people on there. Don't get me wrong, I have some things on there. You know what I'm saying?
Snappers, yeah. You gotta have them on Snapchat so that can get deleted.
Being deleted.
Snapchat was the thing before
I speak, I'm in trouble.
OnlyFans.
Snapchat is turning into OnlyFans.
No,
Yeah.
but it was the OnlyFans
it
before
was.
OnlyFans was OnlyFans.
So obviously coming back to Ravenswood about you saying about all boys school,
Mm.
bro. I would see about, I'm not saying Sim here, but obviously not you, but like some girls that I wouldn't get pictures from because I was 14, 15. I didn't give a fuck really. It wasn't like I was bent or anything, but I was a bit of fat kid growing up. I was a chubby kid, so I just sort of knew to myself, I ain't gonna fucking rizz up this bird. I ain't got the confidence, and I look fucking butters. But anyway, like these girls that I was seeing, I ain't gonna name names, but bro, you'd get this new girl from this school, Derek or Chiss and Sid, or get schools around me. This girl's got nudes. Oh, this girl's got nudes got leaked. Oh, this girl's nudes got leaked.
Do you know what's beyond me though? Why do people just have pictures of their pussy on their phone?
See, that's crazy. Like,
Do you have? You don't have nudes on your phone?
Of course I do.
Okay, yeah, sweet. Yeah, I do.
Not for me.
Just
of
like
all
fresh
people.
pussy on
Yeah,
your
of course.
phone.
I don't just fucking go like admire it. Go, yeah, I want the angles and shit.
Nah,
like
I got
that.
a folder for them, and they're all in the folder.
Oh,
So,
is
yeah.
it? Oh, bro, I have mine. Make sure like Snapchat because I use Snapchat. My eyes only. I don't send them out. I've never been that guy, random girl on Snapchat. Just
Nah, that's
like,
just
of course not.
that.
Of course not.
But
Like,
it's interesting, like when your generation, right? It's nudes. Like when I was growing up, it was videos of people giving head.
yeah, sort of. Yeah.
Like it was
No,
so
I
much
know.
more extreme.
Okay,
like,
well, obviously I didn't grow up in your generation.
yeah,
but
it was just videos of someone giving head or getting beat or like.
Nah.
They still do
It's
that
bad.
though.
No, but like when
but
we were
back then-
when we were growing up.
Back then, it wasn't so much the law didn't get involved, and you know what I'm saying, like the leaking
Wait, say
pictures.
that again?
The law didn't really get involved in like,
Lord.
the law.
Oh,
like,
the Lord.
Yeah,
Oh,
as in
yeah, yeah.
police.
Even up there.
No,
I
no,
thought
no,
you
no,
meant my big guy up there. I'm not Christian, by the way, but I believe it. I still, I don't know. Carry on.
But yeah,
We'll get onto that.
they didn't get involved in like now, where it's anything happen as you report it, it's a massive thing.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
okay, yeah. Now I get you.
So it was just like, yeah, it was normal. Like, so what age did you became interested in women?
16.
Right.
Well, no, not like. See, you're gonna make me look fucking bad.
Me blood clot.
Me blood clot. No, not like that. Obviously, I was always attracted to women.
Yeah, obviously.
From the age
obviously.
of like 11, 12. I'd say at first, and this is what people find crazy. I was a late bloomer with puberty. So I would say I probably hit puberty at 14. Like when I mean I hit puberty, I mean like pubes down there. 14. I was a late bloomer. And this is what I love because
What
now,
age is it supposed to grow?
well, boys, obviously it varies. Like we're men or boys, teenagers, they're meant to stop growing to 25. Women, 21.
Yeah, but what age does it start?
It depends on your genes.
Yeah.
It depends on anything. So like, I remember seeing people at 14 and they would fucking start growing a mustache and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what the fuck? I ain't even got I didn't say anything. Of course I'm not.
Obviously.
No, because you know how it was
Guys,
in
I
school.
have no
yeah.
Guys,
feelings.
No. When
That
I was
was a
like 12 and
roast.
13, people motherfucking had full beards and
Yeah.
shit.
Oh yeah, because obviously do you grew up in Jamaica then? So when did you move over to
I moved here when I was 10.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you got here around like 14, 15.
No, I moved there when I was 10.
Okay.
And so, yeah.
How was that? Like from, you're 10-year-olds,
It was
you're a kid.
It was a transition
and a
I
half.
didn't like.
Yeah, 100%.
So when I came here, everyone just thought I was Asian.
Yeah,
First
you
of
look
all,
Indian.
Yeah.
Or put something like, I don't know, some shit on that.
One shot, one kill.
Yeah, bro. What the fuck? That's bad. That's bad. That's.
To be honest,
This is sorry. I'll cut you off and I'll let you carry on, Bo. This is what I fucking hate about the older white generation, bro. Think about it. When I was growing up, Disney Channel, BBC, CBC, the kids channel.
Yeah.
Bro, you'd see one black person on about
True.
one. Let's
all white
say
shows.
from like one channel always had. They might have always had one black person, or a mixed race, or an Asian, not just black, mixed race, Asian, Mexican, all of that. Maybe Disney Channel because obviously America, Mexican, Latina, them. But bro, it was generically growing up in it here, watching like CBBC, CBeebies, BBC stuff.
Even in school though, I struggled with racism.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I dealt with it.
I knew race. Obviously, I'm not saying like. Obviously, I'm not trying to say racism is not obviously a thing. Growing up, obviously it was, but being a white person, it's not like you turn a blind eye to it, but you're sort of like, no, surely that don't happen.
Yeah.
And like, so obviously, because I'm not racist, and bro, I can tell you, like, bro, as I said, I was a class clown. I didn't fucking look at colour. I probably get in fucking trouble for. I don't want to speak about that, but you know what I mean. Like, what I'm trying to say is, it's like, bro, like, I just don't get why we're humans. We're all humans. We're all on this planet for a reason.
True.
Why do we have to discriminate? Why? Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't. Like, even my science class.
And I'm not trying to just say that because I would say that to a fucking. I'd say this to my mum. I say, "Mum, do you think white privilege is a thing?"
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, "Yeah, a bit." My mum's 50, so she grew up in a generation of racism was allowed or easing. Like, you'd see a black person about. I'm not saying my mum was racist. Of course, no, never would be. If she was, I don't care. You don't be that. That's disgusting. But anyway, but like, it was sort of frowned upon. It wasn't like a bad thing. It was sort of a jokey thing, like banter.
Yeah.
Like, and my mum says about like this BLM movement, and then I remember she goes, "But all lives matter," and I just go, "Hold up, Mum. I know you don't mean that in a way of white supremacy. I know you don't mean it like that. What my mum said about that stuff is great. Black lives do matter. She's 100% said that, but she goes, but why don't they say all lives? I go, Mum, have you ever, like the George Floyd thing, the whole thing started, have you ever been pulled over by the police because of what you're wearing or your colour or your car or whatever, or you're making too much noise? Well, if I'm speeding. Okay, have you been kicked off a bus like Rosa Parks was? No. Of course not. Are you white privilege, obviously being in a white-based country, England? Yeah. Obviously there's great ethnicities. But look at us now. Obviously we're fucked, government's fucked. But, bro, I look around now, Korean shops. I wouldn't have experienced that 10 years ago. Caribbean shops, wouldn't have experienced that 10 years ago. What else? Fucking Asian shops. Like, yeah. And like, my brother's got a Puerto Rican girlfriend, Adriana. She's lit. Like, she's a lovely girl, and Ollie's like secured. Ollie, come on, Ollie, time now. He's 24. But what I'm trying to say is, but she introduced us to culture. She introduced, obviously, us being white Irish, so we're British, but we've got Irish in us.
Yeah.
But I don't have any other sort of Greek, Turkish, or Africa, any other continent basically. Any other continent except really Europe. But I don't have anywhere like French or in me. So basically I just have the UK in my bloodstream. So, sorry, I've gone off a bit fucking topic. But what I mean is with culture, it just brings... Like that Philippine thing you invited me to.
With the Filipino festival.
I would have loved that. And that's not just because I would have been with you, but I wanted to see culture. I can't wait to travel. My mum backed me up. My boys backed me up. Bro, I've always wanted to just fuck out of it. Bro.
Yeah, travel. Trust me. I think you should.
I want to experience, but I want to experience it like not just a tourist. I want to live out there. I want to fuck off to the Philippines and live out there. I want to fuck off to Africa and live out there. Obviously, I'm not gonna fucking go banging on like some fucking the hood's fucking doors in Jamaica and go, yeah, what are you saying, boys? Like that.
To be honest,
You know what I mean? But like, I would just want to live out there. And
most
see.
people that's living out there is living better than half the people
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah, I've heard that.
They are. They're
They're
literally.
happier.
Yeah, they're a lot
You
happier.
you could have nothing and be happier
Happy.
than people here with everything.
This is what I say to so many things. Like third world countries, second world countries. Bro, they're so poor, but do they give a fuck?
No.
No. They have basic needs. They don't have a phone. They don't have a table. Well, they probably have a table, but they don't have like windows that can do this. They don't.
They don't need it.
They don't fucking need it. And like, that's why I want to experience other people's lives. I don't want to just fucking stay in fucking dead shit Bromley. That's why I went uni. I was so bored of Bromley.
So, what made you get into? What exactly do you do now, though?
So I do aviation. So I work in aviation. Company I work for, Orion's Aviation. So, I can't. I'll show you personally.
Yeah. Go.
Can't show the guys. No, it's just because private jets.
Yeah. Can you
know.
just? Well, can you describe like obviously?
So what I
your job
do
role,
is
yeah.
I'm a supply chain trainee. I'm at the bottom. I'm like,
You gotta start somewhere.
yeah, exactly. So obviously leaving uni. So that was 2021, sort of where lockdown was like started easing,
Mm.
and then we sort of fluctuated. You know, when we went like this with lockdown, like we would sort of ease in, then you sort of stopped, then we got to 20, and then we went back down.
Yeah.
That's when I sort of 2021 summer is where I stopped. That's my second year. So 2019 September, I went uni, Portsmouth, studied business management. I know you asked about my aviation place, but I'm just trying to get you up to speed with stuff. So did that for a year, was promised to go in finance, didn't do that because of COVID. I didn't get good grades. I got 42%. But that's still a pass, and they don't give a fuck about first year. So anyway, you don't uni. You do not give a fuck about.
Yeah,
That's
it's
your
true,
party. That's your party time.
Time. Yeah.
Did you go to uni? Sorry.
No, I dropped out.
Same. So we both dropped out of uni.
Well, I didn't even turn up, so.
Oh well. Oh. I legit went to 6 lectures. like I just went. One of my mates just was like, because my brother went, so I was so happy I had my brother there. 100%.
Aww.
I will say, and I was saying this to Sim, first time I ever experienced depression or anxiety, uni. You just felt so alone. Even though I had my brother there, you go to a new place, new city, new people, new everything. It's like a fresh start. It's like you moving from when you were 10, and obviously you were young.
Yeah.
So it must have been so much harder.
Yeah, it was.
But like for me, I've never went Portsmouth because brokey.
Yeah.
Going beach days weren't a thing in my family. Saturday or Sunday was rugby, and that was it. Right. Anyway, about work. Sorry. So yeah, with my work life, let's just say, worked Sainsbury's from 16 to 21. Yeah. Well, I'm still 21 now. Sort of left basically when I turned 21.
Okay.
So when I was like 20, but back end of 20, so I was about to turn 21. So last year, July, I was at Sainsbury's, working 50, 60 hours. Then these last like 8-9 months, probably been the worst years of my life. Can't lie. Bro, grandma died. Trying to get over depression, anxiety. Breaking up with my ex. Grandma, as I said to you, grandma was, even though my granddad was my father figure, my mum, when my mum worked, she worked like 2-3 jobs. She did Sainsbury's for like 3 days. They wouldn't give her overtime, so she had to go into a pub or cleaning.
Yeah.
She would fucking put on Facebook, like, imagine how demoralising that is, especially in our area. Like, you're friends with these women that work up in London, and you have to see their sons and stuff like this, have new boots, new shit, all this shit. Bro, I used to get my brother's clothes all the time. And that's not disrespect to my mum. My mum gave me the best opportunity I had in life. Look at where I am now. Look at us now. We're in Biggin Hill. We've got 5-bedroom. We used to live in a 3-bed bungalow. So, like, yes, I wasn't broke, or poor, but I was definitely struggled. But anyway, about work. So yeah, work at Orange Aviation. It's lit. Supply chain. So that basically just means ordering parts for the private jets that we service. So basically, my customers are my engineers and mechanics.
Oh, see.
It doesn't make sense, but basically, I just give them parts and I order in parts from them. So I'm basically like a middleman in our company. Like, even though my role is quite... What I do is I work in stores, they call it, stores. So what stores is where we hold high-value equipment and high-value parts, high-value tools. Bro, some of the stuff I book in, like today, I won't say the money, but could pay your mortgage. Could buy you a new mortgage.
Just for a part? What,
Just
like
for
one part?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, private jets are...
Bro, private jets cost like 18 mil.
20 mil up.
Yeah.
They're expensive.
We've got PC-12, PC-24, and then we've got like those little propeller planes that you see like Indiana Jones taking off.
Oh, yeah. I know them ones.
You know,
Yeah.
really little. But the PC-12, so it's a private jet. It just has a propeller on the front, but it holds like...
I think so.
6 to 8 people. And then a PC-24 holds 10 to 20. But we don't get the big 24s.
Oh, okay.
So we've got... Have you heard of JetX?
No.
Have you heard of JetX? Okay, JetX is at Biggin Hill, where I live, and the airport is the biggest on the strip. So it's the biggest. It's fucking huge, man. Fucking... Yeah, it's got like fucking... It's like the main... source of income for Biggin Hill Airport. It costs 1.2 just to take off. Not the plane fees, not anything like that.
Million?
No. 1.2k.
Oh.
All right, I just say 1.2 and I just expect people to fucking know. Yeah, no, 1.2. So yeah,
just to take
1,200. Yeah, just to take off. Yeah, not including plane fees, not including like pilot fees, just to take off from the airport. So just to go
up and down.
Just legit, just imagine my fingers the plane.
That's crazy.
1.2. I couldn't tell you all of that sort of cost, all of like booking out a private jet. Well,
that's mad.
A helicopter, I spoke to someone, 60k to go to Brands Hatch.
Huh?
Brands Hatch, you know Brands Hatch.
Here and back.
Brands Hatch, you know the racetrack. Come on.
No,
around here.
It's not too far from...
Yeah, it's not
like
too far. Kent.
Nah.
Brands Hatch.
Listen, I'm not from London, man. I used to live those sides.
Yeah, you used to live fucking north.
So it's
Yeah,
60...
So this,
near
imagine...
Midlands. Yeah.
Okay, well, it's an airport near Milton Keynes. Or Milton Keynes?
Luton.
Or Luton Airport.
Yeah.
Imagine if that was... Is that private or is that's quite commercial,
public,
right?
I think it's public.
Do you have like a private airport?
No, I don't think so. No, there's London Luton Airport and there's
like a racetrack. You must have a racetrack.
It's a town, bro.
No. I mean, like, I don't have it in front of my fucking doorstep.
There's what's the racetrack everyone goes to, man?
Brands Hatch or
the one
me just show
with the
you.
Formula One that everyone goes, man. It's not far from
Silverstone.
Yeah.
Yes, basically Brands Hatch is Silverstone.
Okay.
But
wait, I'm confused.
or Silverstone. No, or Silverstone. It was either Brands Hatch or Silverstone they went to.
It's like here.
But I got told from...
So we're here. And it's 60k to go there and back.
So on a helicopter, not with us. That's the place next door.
Okay, so 60k to go there and back.
I'll show you my like airport strip. So I'll show you like where I work.
60k?
Yeah, just to get on a helicopter.
Per person?
No, all together.
Okay.
So
this how many people is
so
that? 3? 4?
No, like
I think
4,
so,
5,
4, 5.
6. Yeah,
Okay.
4,
I think
5,
a helicopter
6.
can hold like 6 people.
Yeah,
innit?
6 people.
Yeah.
Obviously, and then you've got the flying front people, like the drivers. So we're there. That's where I live. It's quite far. So I'll try and like zoom in from where we are.
Not too far.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a little bit of a trek, but it ain't too
Not too
far.
bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
But basically, yeah, this is like, so I used to live here, Orpington.
Okay.
So that's sort of like Chelsfield, but we've got. Have you ever heard of St Mary's Cray, St Paul's Cray, Ramsden Estate?
Yeah,
I was like 10
The
minutes.
rough ends.
That's the rough. That's the rough ends.
St Mary's Cray.
The rough end for us.
Oh,
but like but we could be saying, thank you, by the way. We could be saying that's the rough ends, but for us that's rough ends. But if we went into Croydon and they looked at Ramsden Estate, they'll go,
That's
Shut
nothing.
up. Shut
Yeah.
up.
Facts.
But for us, where we grew up, that's mum.
It's not as
I
bad
wouldn't-
as it used
you know,
to be.
you know Priory Gardens.
Yeah.
You know how I told you about my mum being a strict parent. So there's a park called Priory Gardens.
Was you banned from there?
Bro, I was there for 10 minutes. My mum somehow found out I was fucking there. Fucking pulled up in. My whole family was in the car. So my mum, my brother, two sisters. I was with like 10 people. This was like when I was 15, 14. And I was with like girls that we were friends with and like my boys and stuff. So there was like 6 pulls down. Lewisclerkin, get in that fucking car now.
Why?
Because she just didn't
It's
want me there.
notorious,
It's
that
like
park.
that park is notorious for just drugs, like where any park is, but like around our area. But you got to remember, we grew up in sort of a nice. We had, even though I say I was poor,
The
I
area
still
wasn't
grew up
bad.
in nice. Yeah, it wasn't. Don't get me wrong, there was still problems with it.
Yeah.
Like Ramsden Estates, St Mary's. I didn't live there. I was close to it. I was like 10 minutes, 15 minutes away.
Yeah, it's not
Walk.
far.
Yeah, not well, but yeah, like. Yeah, like 10 minutes. Yeah, so I wouldn't say I grew up poor, but yeah, I struggled. We struggled. But anyway, yeah, no. So now going back to like the whole job, basically I just booking parts. It's basically like if you've ever worked retail before, it's like doing online. Have you never done online? I imagine like picking.
Like
Imagine if,
online shopping.
Yeah.
But for jets.
but
Yeah.
exactly.
Online shopping
Best
for
way
jets.
to put best way to put my job. So like it
You
is
enjoy
very
it?
hard. Yeah. Very, very like any job, you have to be a proper job. Like I look at a proper job as being not. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with working in retail. Nothing wrong with that. Get your money.
I've
At least
never
you
done
ain't-
retail store.
Oh man,
No, I'm not a
you
retail
don't know
guy.
the struggle.
I'm not about that life. I'm sorry.
Fairs.
Yeah, I've
Fairs.
never worked
But
in retail.
obviously, I respect anyone that has a job.
Yeah,
if you
of
have a
course.
job that pays £2, at least you're fucking working.
Yeah.
I can't stand people on benefits. If you've actually got a proper problem, and I mean problem, fairs, benefits, sweet. But if you're one of those fuckers that are just sitting on their ass and they say, I've got
drinking.
this as my problem,
Mm.
but you're just sitting at home fucking watching the TV with a fag in one hand and a beer in the other.
I used to know a lot of people like that.
But that just annoys me.
Yeah, it is jarring still.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Especially now
Yeah.
being older.
you're
maybe
paying
back-
tax for them.
Paying tax for them. Bro, I paid 300 quid of my paycheck. I don't see it.
Goes to
It
them.
goes to basically to them. Or with the government.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that shit, bro. Fucking hate.
Was you're smiling like you're telling me you did it. You're smiling like
Did
you
what?
absolutely.
I don't like paying tax in it, like the most.
No, I thought you meant like you did it yourself. Like you were like claim benefits.
No.
nothing wrong with-
Not for no fucking reasons like
Like
that.
my
but-
my mum claimed benefits for child benefits.
yeah, my mom did. But I'm saying like taxes and then like, yeah.
You know where you're like I don't know, what is it? What is the actual term for it? It's a benefits, but there's like you know how we said child tax or
Yeah.
child benefits.
Some people are on housing benefits, some people
house
have,
here,
yeah,
like
there's
housing,
different
my
ones.
mum was
innit?
on
There's
housing
different
benefits
ones
as well,
innit?
but like you know those ones where they're basically on fucking everything and they just don't lift a finger up.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They're
those ones.
are the people that piss me off.
Yeah,
If you're a
and they
single
got like a
parent,
million kids with it.
Yeah.
oh, and then they just fucking stack up the money.
For
They
each
just
kid,
go,
yeah,
you
yeah.
ready for round 10? Just fucking just making their own farm, or if it's like a cow farm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's jarring. I hear that.
Yeah.
No, I was asking if you enjoyed.
Oh, my job. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I love it. Love it. It's hard work.
Hard work.
Yeah, you have to be.
But do you do anything? You don't do anything physical, do you?
No, I do. So
You
obviously these parts that we get in, like we get it in from DPD, DHL, FedEx, anywhere, any company. We get stuff in from fucking. This is my work phone. Bro. Hold on. Right, I'll just show you guys that. Like, look at the like places I'm called in. It's not just. Most of it is England, but
That was all today as well.
That's-
Oh my
yeah.
god. That's a
Right.
lot of
I'm getting a lot
calls.
more
That
responsibility.
is mad.
But like, look, like, I've only been there 2.5 months. But look, it gets more like, hold on.
What made you apply for that?
I just saw it on Indeed, to be honest.
Really?
I saw it on Indeed, and you know where you look at a job description and you read it through, and you're like, oh, it sounds something like I've done before. But sorry, I was just gonna. Oh, probably most of it's gone. Bro, I used to be calling people in fucking Dubai, America. Pilatus, one of our main. Doesn't matter if I say this because it's our main sister company. It's on the back of my fucking jumper, or jacket over there. It's our main. We're a sister company of it. We basically we're like their service center. So they're a huge company. They're in Switzerland. They're huge.
Okay.
They're huge. But we're like a sister company of them. You know what a sister company is?
Yeah, of course.
You know what a sister company is? Yeah. Basically getting bare parts from the Pilatus. And yeah, it's decent. But bro, we get certificates after certificates after certificates for a part. Let's say we're fitting this like bolt, would you say? Yeah, it's a bolt. Or like this stands, and this goes into, or the headset, sorry, I should say headset. Obviously, pilots communicate with each other, and they've flight control. Bro, these headphones, they have to have 3 certificates for.
What?
Yeah, it's mad.
You have to have a certificate for a headphone.
Bro, because imagine if the plane goes down, and the main reason was faulty headphones.
Okay.
So they couldn't communicate. The whole plane works. Nothing's wrong with the planes. Everything's screwed. Everything's like
To T. Yeah.
Everything's 1,000,000%.
But the headphones is fucked.
But there's that tiny thing, headphones, that you can't, because you can't talk to flight control, or you can't co-pilot, or let's say
That's
you're
a mad
about to
lawsuit,
land.
bro.
Yeah, bro, that's mad.
That's a mad lawsuit.
Yeah, that's what I'm
there.
saying.
Look at that.
So that's why I've got to be like, bro, like, I'm happy that I ain't got ADHD. I ain't got it diagnosed. But I would say I've got ADHD.
He does. I would definitely say he does.
I ain't going to say that.
Like, I remember when I first met Lewis, he said, "Oh, I've got ADHD." I said, "You're only just saying that because everyone in the internet and social media keeps saying, oh, I have ADHD." So I was like, "No, like, sharp, you don't have it. Like, just saying it for the sake of it." Anyway, the more I got to know Lewis and was around him, I was like, "Yeah, he's defo got ADHD."
I mean, that's what I was saying to you earlier, though. Like, I can go on this little trail of shit of what I'm talking about, and then what you asked about what I do for a job. I was talking fucking for 5 minutes about some other shit.
That took 10 minutes to explain.
But that's what I do. It's not because I don't want to explain it. It's just, like, bro, I just have these things that just, my
Your
head
mind
just goes
works
like
differently.
that.
Yeah.
I'm just like that the whole time. Bro, I've been up since, I woke up at 5:30 today. And it's 11 p.m. and I ain't tired. Bro, I can keep going for fucking another 5 hours.
That's mad.
Give me another one of these bad boys.
Yeah, I grew up with a best friend in primary school, and he wasn't allowed fizzy drinks because he'd be like, you're running around everywhere.
Yeah, I remember.
Just wouldn't sleep.
I remember I had fucking
My friend's got that as well. He's like that.
yeah. I think it's lit to have, because my friends say to me,
He's
like,
jarring sometimes. I thump him up sometimes. I get on my nerves.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes he just he don't know when to. I did this with him.
That's where I did this. I have it though.
This thing to him once, because it was constantly jarring, going constantly, and he was getting on my nerves. And I stayed at his house one time, and obviously I know I've been there for a time, innit? Like I used to like basically live there, innit? Like they're like my auntie and uncle. Yeah. So he was bare tired this time. He was just out. You know when he hits your peak? Yeah. And he was out.
Yeah, you have a crash.
And I woke him. I was like, "Yo, Jay, come downstairs." And he's like, "What?" I was like, "Bro, just come." And I was like, "Brother, where's the fork?" Literally. And he's like, "You fucking wake me up to ask me where the fork is." I was like, "See how it feels?"
Payback, mate.
Yeah, no, I rate that though.
And he's never done it to me ever since.
Even though, yes, I get why you did it, because my mates did it to me. Bro, they fuck me over. Like, bro, the other day, the boys from uni I'm talking about, they're like my best mates. Like now, like, because we've grown up, like, people from my area, just work's got in the way. I've gone to uni. I wasn't really seeing them much. So I'm still mates with them. If I saw them fucking, it wouldn't be like I air them. In the gym, how talkative am I?
So, yeah, the other day,
Yeah, Simi said you speak to everybody, bro.
The other day, some other guy was doing sets on the bench. He was watching football and his phone was next to him, right?
No. So, no.
My man
Wait.
comes...
Yeah, no, hold on. He had, so imagine like the bench is this thing, yeah? Mm-hmm. He had it like this. He was still working on the bench, but he had his headphones in so he could listen to it.
Okay, yeah.
But it was the West Ham game.
Yeah.
This guy was mid-set.
The final.
Yeah.
And my man comes over and he's like, while this guy's like doing his set, I was like, Lewis, you can't do that. Like, he's going to think.
But I don't have that motor skill that you two, I'm not saying everyone has that, but that's why I think I've got ADHD, because I don't see that at first as a problem, because I just have instincts. It's like,
Oh, what the fuck is that?
yeah.
Oh my
exactly.
god, I thought you said there was something on the table.
Yeah, I thought at first when you went like that, I thought shit, and then I was, and then you went, and then you said it. I was like, oh, I know what you're saying. Like, fuck me, you shut yourself. You shut yourself. No, but like, yeah. So I have that. Like, we were just walking together, just chatting, and then I just saw it like the corner of my eye. And it's not like I was fucking like this, like, and he was here.
Yeah.
It was like I was like he was probably where Simi is now, and I was just like this. I wasn't like fucking.
No, you was a bit closer than that, and then
but
you were like looking down.
You're different though. Like you have personal like space.
Yeah, I hate people near me.
Yeah.
Like
obviously, you two are sweet, and I'm sweet with her, so she doesn't mind us near each other.
Yeah.
But someone she's stranger to, or like maybe someone she knows. I ain't gonna mention any names, but like in the gym, bro, I go, you went to school with this person, go chat to them. Because like me, I wouldn't hesitate. I would just go fucking up to them.
He's calling me out.
But hey, I'm calling you out, but I ain't telling you who.
Yeah, man, I'm on myself to myself.
Yeah, see, I'm 100% different.
Yeah.
She calls me best way to describe it, a golden retriever.
Yeah, literally.
Golden retriever.
When I'm in the gym, I don't talk to people.
Yeah, we spoke about this the other day.
Is it?
Yeah, I tried it. It just don't work.
What do you mean?
Like even
Are you? But hold up. Are you? Do you mean you're talking to people like talking just about life, or are you trying to chirp birds up?
No. I don't go gym for girl.
Okay, good.
Nah, fuck that.
Well, because you must go gym and see 16, 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds in our gym.
I go gym like
Chirps. And don't get me wrong,
4
I have a
a.m.
look and I
don't know any 16, 17 coming gym.
Oh,
at 4
you go
a.m.
4 a.m., bro. Are you like nocturnal then?
My man sleeps in the day and then...
No, this is like my routine. Yeah, like this morning I go gym, and I'll come home. 4 a.m. I finish by 6. Probably eat something like shower, bed, nap for 2 hours, wake up, start my day at 9:30, 10, and then I'll run through. If I'm not doing anything.
So wait, what time would you go to bed from? So when you said 9 a.m. you wake up.
Yeah.
Are you on 2 hours sleep in your suite?
Yeah. And then I run through until like 8 in the evening. Then I'll nap again, or 9. I'll eat dinner around 7.
Sorry. I don't mean to cut you off, but your Jamaican accent just came out then. You just went, eat. Oh, no, not eat. Eat.
It comes out sometimes.
It comes out, I'm trying to... Sorry for all the Jamaicans. Sorry if I'm mugging your fucking
get
thing.
mocked here.
Yeah, Anyway,
yeah, so
I'll shush.
I do that from like 9, 10 p.m. and then I'll nap till like 1, 2 in the morning, wake up again and do it.
No, sorry. For some reason, I haven't heard it, but it was just then when you went, I eat then. Or, sorry, I'm trying to... I'll stop trying to...
It doesn't come out often.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's that. But when I go gym, like...
Fairs.
It's
but
just,
how are you finding gym? Because I was asking, I'm going to ask Sim this. Like,
it's
how
alright.
you find it? No, but like, do you mentally, physically?
Mentally, it's been good. It's been a challenge I've been trying to be consistent for a long while, but
That's for me.
don't get me wrong. I used to be in the gym all the time. I normally do condition training, innit? Not really like weight training. Even now, I don't really do weight training. I do conditioning, but I've got a cyst on my joint.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so it's kind of preventing me from doing a lot of things, like even press ups and shit.
Bro, what's this? So if you look at this, bruv, what the fuck is that, bruv? Look at my other hand.
Do you see it? That might be a cyst, which is...
Is it?
If you look at my hand, you can see
I can see it.
Yeah. So when I can't extend this, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So it squeezes in and it hurts my joint. So I can't
Does
do...
it actually like hurt?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I've dropped weights. I've dropped things I'm carrying because... Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
But I got X-ray. Well, no, I got MRI or some fucking scan.
Did it come back
I'm
yet?
guessing you're right-handed because
yeah.
of it, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I got on the next July the 10th. So yeah, hopefully that comes through.
Right.
Find out what it is. I don't know exactly what it is, but yeah, the gym's been doing alright.
See, that's what I'm sort of. That's what like mentally coming to like mental points about the gym. But you see how you say about your cyst, bro. I'm scared to go to the doctors, not because obviously I want to make sure I'm okay. But you know how doctors, or even Google, you type something in Google, got a headache, you're gonna die tomorrow. But you know how doctors exaggerate And I get why they do, because obviously they don't want to make sure you fucking die.
Mm.
But like, I've gone to doctors for a blown up foot from rugby. Like, have you seen Sim's brother's foot? Did you
Yeah,
see it?
I saw it on Instagram. Yeah.
I would have that every week, or not every week, once every 2 months from rugby, something like that. And then
That's mad.
Sim's brother, I'm not saying he's a pussy or anything, but he could be out for like, or he could be on crutches.
Mm.
Bro, they give me crutches. I go, fuck that. I just walk on it because, yeah, it fucking kills like a bitch for 3 days. But because I feel like any pain, anything, I wanted to say this. Most of the stuff you hear these days about saying going soft, people going soft. You hear people, I've got this, I've got that, I've got this, I've got that. Obviously, like proper underlevel health problems are bad for you.
Yeah, of course.
But like some of these things that people are making up now, I don't want to say it because I'm gonna get absolutely fucking people rattled. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw up that hook and go. But you know what I mean. But like, I just feel like, as you say earlier, people gone soft. Depression, anxiety.
Mm.
Yeah, everyone can experience their own depression, anxiety. Of course, and everyone's got their own problems. 100% get that. But coming back to that bit about third world countries, where people go, they get anxious or depressed because of the clothes they wear. What the fuck do you give a you know what I mean? She's like, well, this is more maybe towards women or just that's men. Around our area, bro, it was like you had to fucking wear a Stone Island or you had to have a North Face coat. Bro, I had my first North Face coat at 18. I had my first, when I was making my own bread, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, bro.
Crazy.
Or not like depressed, I ain't saying they're going to fucking, you know, but they would get down about it.
Yeah, of course.
Low self-esteem.
Like, you can't fit in because you don't
No. That was the same when I was growing up as well. I agree.
But what I'm trying to say to make the point is especially with like money.
Yeah.
Bro, look at people in third world countries. They ain't got money. They ain't got fucking clean water. And do you think they give a fuck? They live life to the fullest.
Personally, I prefer living in Jamaica.
I probably, if I went out there, I probably would agree with you because there's so much fucking drama here, bro.
Don't get me wrong, there's drama out there.
Yeah, of course. But like, what I mean is just like first world problems. Have you heard of that saying?
Yeah.
Bro, there's so many people. We have first world. All three of us would have first world problems. Oh, my phone's not charged.
Mm-hmm.
That's a first world problem.
It's not really a problem though.
It's not, but some people, bro. My little sisters, they're 17.
Yeah.
Love them to pieces. But, bro, they're fucking like this 24/7.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Bro, my screen time, you can't see it from the year, but, bro, last year my screen time was like 8 hours. Now it's down to like 2-3. And that helps from work. Helps from everything else. But at the same time, it's like, I think these are the biggest fucking traps ever.
Mm-hmm.
You're tired.
I try not to say shit around these devices, man.
Yeah, they're always listening.
Yeah.
You can turn it off, but they're always listening.
I don't think my thingy, I wouldn't call it ADHD, but my, let's say, energetic spells. I'm not self-diagnosing myself. Need to remember that. They always are listening. Because if you go on TikTok, you must have TikTok.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. Instagram, unfortunately. Snapchat, for me, unfortunately. I think it's a trap. Don't get me wrong, there's goods.
You can go on there and turn your mic on and off. It's always
How?
listening.
What? So you're telling me, like, my
you can turn them off.
No, because you know when you go on the
dark
app
settings, you know what I mean? Like,
nah, you can go in the
No.
Apple settings and turn them off, but it's still listening.
Yeah.
I don't believe it's off.
Yeah, I don't either. Because like you look at like your is it called algorithms, where the stuff you like.
Yep.
you'll say something.
And the stuff you talk about pops up.
That's crazy. And I go to like my mum. I go, just because you've said about, I don't know, fucking Heinz baked beans. 10 minutes later, I'm gonna get a fucking ad on Instagram about Heinz baked beans.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That is, bro. That's tapped.
It's crazy. It's ridiculous.
It's so tapped.
But it's the norm now, isn't it?
But do you not think that's crazy?
It is crazy, but I was listening to this thing with Andrew Tate this morning about someone's kind of like, they wrote, the CNN in America wrote an article on him, and they were saying the two people that wrote the article should be ashamed of themselves because they're not highlighting certain things that is actually going on in society with schools and like in America they you can't, as a parent, you can't ask the curriculum, the school board, the curriculum of what your child is studying. It's like you're a terrorist.
What?
Yeah, it's mad. But the teachers are telling students if they're not comfortable as a male or female to change their gender, but
Don't
they
get me started
don't
about
they
this
don't
gender.
they don't tell their parents. They keep it from their parents.
What?
Yeah. So when the guy was comparing, it's like you lot are crucifying Andrew Tate with no real charges, but you're not talking about these fucked up things that's actually going on. Like, it's absolutely crazy, but it's the norm now. And channels like CNN, Fox, BBC, ITV, they all just promote it like, yeah, this is what you should be doing.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you do try and talk about it, or you try and get out there, it
You
just
get
gets
shut
shut down. So what's the point?
Because you're falling out of line. You're not falling in line.
Have you seen on Instagram them pages that try and bring that to light and it says false information?
Yeah.
So
Like,
what the
bro, I've had even I've got 500 followers on Instagram. I don't give a fuck, but I've got 500 followers. If I post one thing, I've had times where it goes, "Oh, that's like parental guidance, like warning," because some people can't see it. It's not like bad stuff I post, but like you know what I mean, like this, or I don't know. That remember what happened in Nottingham? Have you heard of what's happened in Nottingham recently? Basically, some guy just climbed through this window and just stabbed these two people. I obviously haven't heard.
I think three people died.
Is it free?
Yeah.
I saw two.
The thing is, as well, like
But-
hostels are supposed to be very, very like safe. Like I've stayed in a hostel before.
Here or in other countries?
No, here, and
Okay.
obviously there's a lot of security that comes with it. Especially, I was 17 at the time, so it's very high security.
Really?
Yeah,
I
and
thought hostels you just have like a hotel, like a reception.
no, it wasn't like a hostel in terms of like sleeping hotel hostel. Like it was a, you know, where people stay.
Yeah.
And obviously, like you'd have to buzz to get in. Like
Oh,
you know who's
yeah.
coming in and
Oh,
out.
okay.
So for these people to climb into the window and then kill potentially 2-3 people is
Yeah,
like
that's-
ridiculous.
yeah,
And
obviously,
it's-
I
that's
haven't
supposed to be
heard-
safe.
Yeah, but I haven't heard like the ins and outs of it. But
No.
like, imagine if that's just because they pissed one on each other up. That's what I do not get about gangs.
Mm.
I understand ops.
Mm.
You have ops. Because obviously, I grew up in Croydon. Croydon's got a lot of gangs
Yeah.
where maybe you grew up in Jamaica as well.
Luton has a
Luton,
lot.
yeah. Like, but don't get me wrong, Orpington probably do have gangs, but I never involved myself.
They're more like gypsies.
Yeah,
They
gypsies.
are like-
Gypsies, bikies.
But they don't really tend to inflict on others. They're just doing a menace.
Yeah, they're just fucking tax
See what-
evasion.
See what I don't like about like these gangs with this generation? Like back in when I was growing up here, because when I came back from Bristol, I went back to Luton and I ended up I was on the roads, innit?
Oh, is it? So you've been like road race. Oh,
Yeah.
fair play.
But I always worked, innit?
What I mean by I respect that is because of, first of all, do you think if you were white,
Yeah.
would you be on the roads?
No.
Exactly. Second of all, what I'm saying is, I agree with you, 100%. Second, what I'm trying to say is, do you believe how England is as a country, like how racism, all this shit,
Mm.
do you think because of racism that's put you on streets? Because obviously I believe you guys ain't had the same opportunities as me.
Yes. Because when I came here,
Yeah, go on.
with first school, like year 6,
Mm-hmm.
racism. I faced with high school. My science teacher used to call me nigger.
What?
You're
I
a
went-
science teacher.
Yeah, when I wasn't the only black person in the class, either way.
Oh,
Then he tried to move me over, said, "Oh, it's something that we call out." I was like, "You ain't gonna run." But anyway, when I even went to college,
Of course, I ain't gonna run. Yeah, no, good. Obviously, you fucking stood up yourself.
when I went to college as well, we faced racism as well, and it was like majority of the mixed race guys in I'm not gonna bear out nobody's names, but the mixed race guys part of the team, they were accepted.
Or what do you mean? Wait.
They were accepted to do what they want.
So what do you mean?
They were
team?
allowed to
Sorry.
basketball team.
Oh, okay.
They were
yeah.
allowed to think for themselves. For everyone else that was from London and Luton, that was black.
Black.
One
Like,
exception,
when I'm
my white friend, but he grew up around a bunch of Jamaicans, so he was basically black.
Yeah,
he just had
you
white
have-
skin.
See, I played American football. I wouldn't say I was one of them,
Mhm.
but I would chill with one of my best mates.
Yeah.
I was. I haven't seen him in a minute because he lives in Portsmouth. I live here. Milton. He grew up in North London. Milton, but one of the nicest fucking guys you ever meet.
Yeah.
Philippe. He lived London, but I don't know. I can't remember where. Nice. I would say he's more white than me. Like he moves brazy.
But back
But
to
that's
your
what I'm
point.
trying to say. Yeah, sorry.
I do agree that the thing with America, right, and here that because I've been to America a few times. In America, if they're racist, they let you know they're racist. Over here, they're racist on the sly.
Yeah.
It's more bitchy.
Yeah,
I feel.
it hits harder
Yeah.
because
I can
you don't
understand
have the
that.
balls to even say it to my face or even man enough
But do you
to,
not think because of these people can get fucking away with it?
and that as well. Yeah,
Yeah, 100%. Because
Yeah,
imagine
yeah.
like these Xbox chats back in the day.
Mm.
You've been on MW. I was on MW.
Yeah, of course,
as a
of
young
course, of
kid,
course.
but I didn't know what the fuck the N word was.
of course. I've had
Yeah,
I've
you
had it.
must have
You
had-
fucking nigga.
Yeah.
You from here? I was like, yeah, I'm from Luton. You probably live this, that, the other.
Yeah,
We've had it.
Chats
I've
are
had
still
it.
like
But
this to
but
this day.
what I find so fucked is that you just said there you're used to it.
Yeah.
That's what pisses me off so much about white people. Like, I'm not trying to like sugarcoat anything, but like what I'm trying to say is it's so fucked. It is so fucked, and even not just racism to black people, Asian people.
People do. Yeah.
South American.
NFL.
And I get it both because I get racism because people from
I've-
Asian and black.
Oh, really? It's
Yeah.
so. I've always. So what is that? Because I've heard that apparently, obviously, blacks and whites, that racism, but apparently, from a white perspective, because obviously whites are fucking racist to Asians, racist to blacks, racist to Latinas. I should say countries. Sorry, shouldn't just say blacks. Shouldn't say sorry. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but like people from different countries who didn't grow up in white, I felt like white people were just racist to everyone. I thought Asians and people from Africa and stuff like that, I thought they were not sweet, but I didn't think there would be racism
each other.
between them because
Yeah.
you experience it from white people. You
It's
guys are.
not all of
I'm
them.
not saying you guys. Obviously, you guys are sweet as, but your culture, your origin, I should say. I shouldn't say that, but no, your origin. I would have thought you guys would have been sweet. And this is me not just trying to act dumb. This is me actually trying to fucking learn because I'm white. I grew up, as we said earlier, bro, we grew up in a fucking area.
Some of
I
the
had-
same culture though is racist to each other.
Yeah.
That's mad.
And-
That's why I'm not saying that's mad. Like, oh, mad. But I'm saying like,
You wouldn't expect
I
it.
wouldn't expect it because
You know what it is? They're programmed from slavery to look down on each other, so and not support each other. It's like you ever heard the concept crab in a barrel? If you ever at somewhere you have a crab, you have a bunch of crab, put them in a barrel, see what happens. Nobody will come out of that barrel. As soon as somebody gets to the top, the next one pull them down.
Yeah.
It's called a crab in a barrel
Yeah, okay.
mentality.
Is that a Jamaican
It's
expression or is that
it's like a
I hadn't heard
slavery kind of thing that
Oh,
was
okay.
God damn.
put on people.
Yeah,
It's
nah.
like even to like black people, they have a crab in a barrel mentality. That's why you see a lot of black people in high status would say black people won't make it nowhere because they don't help their own because they're always trying to pull each other down. But the white man will get somewhere or the Asian man will get somewhere because they're trying to help each other in their community. So it's crab in a barrel
I
mentality.
hear that. Because I was watching Jamie Foxx with Joe Rogan. I don't know if he said it or it was definitely. It might not have been Jamie Foxx. Not because, but I remember watching a podcast of him saying something about that interracial. Is it interracial? So if you're black and black, or you're a little bit lighter. Sorry.
Yeah. Because I get that in Jamaica. Because where I'm from is the south, and
So it's like South London versus North London. Would you say?
no, not really. Because so I mean,
so that's how I would look at it. Sorry.
in Jamaica, where I'm from, there was a lot of slavery and immigrants back in the day that came that port. Like my granddad is half Scottish, so there's a lot of people in my area. They're all like very light skinned. My mom is very light skinned. If her hair was blonde, you probably think she was basically white.
Really?
Yeah, like they're light skinned. A lot of people are light skinned. My cousins, I call her white because she's so light.
Okay, yeah, because obviously like South Africa as well is
because
white.
white
There's
people,
every
yeah.
mixed race.
Because in Jamaica, if I go somewhere in Jamaica, like if I go to say Westmoreland, which is like the next county over, they can say they will say that's a South man because of my skin complexion.
What does Southman mean? Sorry, so your complexion.
But it's from the South because
okay.
they call us reds. They call it redskin because we're like.
Oh, so you're
Yeah.
like hillbillies. I'm not saying you are.
No.
hillbilly, but,
It's the
equivalent.
the
yeah.
equivalent. Oh, okay.
And they will say because you lot are that complexion, you think you're better than.
Other
Yeah, but
complexions.
no, well, nobody gives a shit about that. But people put that perception out there. But yeah, it is. It's
But
that.
like that's the thing as well. The reason why I'm asking you this now
Mm-hmm.
is because in school, bruv, did you learn anything about like slavery, Black history?
No, not really. I'm not
Exactly.
gonna lie.
Only reason why I found out about Black History Month was America. Wasn't over here.
But even that in itself, that's wrong. You shouldn't
Yeah,
be a month.
exactly. But what I'm trying to say is, bro, shouldn't I personally think slavery should be talked about. I understand if that complexion, I should say, black complexion. I ain't being rude by saying black, am I?
No,
No, sweet.
black. Well,
Yeah,
that's gonna
yeah,
say-
true, sweet, yeah, sweet. I was just making sure.
Wait,
that's good.
what do you call an Asian person then? Yellow or white?
I would say
So in Jamaica, there's
I can't say the word that obviously I grew up. But
Okay.
we would call white people would say the normal term for an Asian person. I ain't gonna say it.
What is it?
Come on,
No, we're just talking
know
in
what I mean.
general.
you know what I mean.
We're talking in
No,
general.
I ain't gonna say. That's like me saying the N word to him. I'm not gonna say it because that's like me saying the C word. Ch. That's all I'd say.
Ching, ching, ching,
Mm.
chinky.
ching chong.
Yeah, something like that. That's but
Bare people used to say that to me.
Yeah, see,
and
that-
I'm
yeah,
like,
but
I'm
But
not
they say that
Chinese.
in Jamaica.
What?
Like if you see a Chinese person or any Asian person with a light skin tone like Simi, automatically they call him Mr. Chin
yeah.
straight away. Every Chinese
Yeah.
person is called Mr. Chin. But in Jamaica, it's not like a racial term. It's just
It's just like a nickname.
yeah. But would you view that as racism though?
I don't know. Me personally, I don't really care. Like,
Yeah.
I diss myself, right? I'm just like, oh yeah,
You
I'm
just dish your
chinky,
culture.
like, whatever.
mad. I would dish
No.
my culture because we fucked up the world, bruv. We started World War One. We started World
But
War
I don't,
Two.
like, I'm not
We
serious like
we,
that.
we slaves, bro. We were fucking the British Empire. Look at the British Empire, bro. That is mad. Do you not think that's mad as well? The royal family. Look at all their gems. Look at all their jewels. Look at all their necklaces.
it's all from Africa, isn't it?
In it.
It's all from Africa.
So what would you call an Asian person? Yellow? Or just like ching
Yeah,
chong?
you call him yellow,
You would-
yellow,
you would
ching.
turn white boy, innit? White boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
I
white
don't,
boy.
but I don't give a fuck about that. I get called white boy sweet.
So
I
like
look
a
at that
South
and I go, sweet.
American.
It's not just saying
Like
that.
some people in Jamaica
No.
have their nickname is Yellow Man.
So what about in like
Yeah,
South
probably,
America? Because they're like brown.
I don't know. They call them. See,
Latino.
there's a confusion between the whole thing now. Put it so there's black and white as a color, right?
Yeah.
But when you say you're Asian, Asian is not a color.
Yeah. Asian.
Latino is not a
Yeah.
color.
It's
South
white.
American is not a color. Chinese is not a color.
Yeah.
They're still white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't say I'm Asian, but that's not a color.
But that's why you see me coming back. The point you just made. Me coming back to the part about you saying about I find it weird that blacks versus blacks, about saying being racist to each other,
Yeah.
have that hierarchy thing.
There's
That's
no
fine.
there's
That's
no
why I
unity.
find that's
Stupid.
what I mean. Like I find that not stupid. I find that a bit weird because you think white men,
Yeah.
white people look out for white people, white privilege.
Yeah.
Like if we went into a restaurant in London now, even in London now, who would get served first?
You.
Out of
Should
us
go
three.
down Folkestone, bro.
Bro, where I come from, Graves, sort of the sticks, as you would call it, sticks. I thought sticks was. I'll say this now. I thought sticks was you're from the ends. That's what I thought sticks was. I can't lie.
you thought we had the sticks.
That's probably why. That's probably why. That's probably why. Yeah.
Oh,
Funny.
shit.
But like, yeah. So, but like, I
Hold on, before you
go on,
continue.
go on.
What you was referring to about black and blacks don't like each other. The
Is
interracial.
it called interracial?
I'm not sure.
It might be.
No, interracial. I'm pretty sure it's white and black.
White and black's interracial.
I thought interracial was your own race.
That came from a slave master that they put on black people. So the way they did it, why black and blacks don't get along, is because hold on.
Sorry.
Is you have a white slave master, but you also have black people as slave masters. So those your people are slaves, so they start to neglect you.
You know how I found that out? Not even by studying, not even being by taught. What was that film? Jamie Foxx, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Django. That's how I found out, because Jamie Foxx's character is a black slave master. Yeah. I didn't even know there was a thing called.
That's how the mentality started.
Yeah,
against our own kind.
But one thing I will say though is how I found about slaves and all that shit is either being told or actually that. Do you remember Horrible Histories?
Yeah.
You never watched these?
Horrible Histories.
Horrible Histories. And then you had that little rat.
Yeah.
See, that's our generation. We grew up watching. That was not CBC's, was it? It was BBC created it.
Yeah, but it was CBBC, like the kids shows.
Yeah. So, but basically, when you would get home, it would be on like maybe 4:30, and it was like a 30-minute show, but it showed you from fucking the Romans, BC, and then it would show you all the way to the World War II, and then after. Didn't really show you about like Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King, but it showed you about slavery. It showed you. It was like this one I remember. It was on the word of basically it was like this one black person, how he escaped was he nicked a paper. He nicked a newspaper or something, but because back in the day, if you had a newspaper, it showed that you were rich. Yeah, because obviously back in the day you couldn't afford newspapers. Like I'm talking like 1930s, 20s. Yeah. So like if you had a newspaper, your class would already go up. And like coming back to the point I was making about if you were white and if you were tanned, that means you worked on a farm. So that means you were poor. These people,
because he was in the sun.
Yeah. Mad. But now every white person wants to be tanned. It's mad how like things change.
Asians still hate the sun though.
Really?
Yeah, my mum's always said that to me.
What? Is it
like
just
not to go in the sun because it like in a sense like in my home country it means that you're poor. Yeah, because you're outside all the time.
I know what you mean, but I just think in my head I just go.
Yeah, they all want to like whiten their skin.
Yeah,
and, like,
that's the thing. Like it seemed like if you go to Korea, I really want to go to Korea because those. Have you seen those fucking Korean barbecues? South Korea, not North. Yeah. South.
Yeah, no. I'm going to one of them restaurants.
Yeah, they're so dank. There's this YouTube channel that I started watching. It's like a proper. It's like basically this uni student. He went to Korea because he had a Korean girlfriend at uni. And then he went, fuck it, I'll go live out there with you. And he's like 27, 28 now. But he has a YouTube channel of where he's like showing school kids, English school kids, Korean food. I've never fucking tried proper Korean food.
Yeah.
I haven't tried. I've tried Jamaican, I've tried Caribbean, I can't do spice. I'm a medium guy at Nando's.
You don't like hot?
Spice.
I can't do hot.
Love it.
Because like, you got to remember the household I grew up in. As I said about the Puerto Rican girl.
Yeah.
That was our first, brother. We used to have salt, pepper, garlic, paprika. That was it. Now we've got like proper like I showed you my granddad's cupboard now. Yeah. Before my granddad's cupboard was salt, pepper.
Even he said to me, he was like, my granddad's a salt and pepper. I was like, what does that even mean?
Yeah, salt and pepper man. Because that means you don't use spice. It's a white weird. That's why I say culture earlier. It's so good for London. What English food is there? Honestly, fish and chips, pie and mash, sausage and mash.
But you know those are not even English, right?
Probably not. They're not. But what would you get on a takeaway? A Chinese.
Yeah. Indian.
Where's Domino's from? Italy, or maybe not even Italy.
Turkey,
sort of. Gyros, Turkish, Greek, Korean, Korean barbecues. I so want to fucking try one of those.
Okay.
But how are you guys? How are you, man? In general,
I'm good, man. I'm enjoying life. Weather's beautiful.
Do you mean that though? Do you actually mean that?
I do.
Good.
No,
Happy.
I do. I've
That's
become
good.
very religious lately. Really,
Is that like you gonna start devoting yourself, or is that just because you believe someone's up there?
it's just all of it. If I'm quite honest, like I suffer a lot from like loneliness, and I feel like a lot of people don't listen to me a lot of the time. So I feel like to make up for that, I talk to God.
Okay,
Because
so you pray.
I feel
you pray,
fulfilled when I
Mm.
talk to him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's very recent, this journey. I'm still very new to it all, and I suffered a lot with anger.
Do you
So
think that's, sorry to cut you off. Do you think that's because of your childhood with your dad's?
I think growing up, I was very suppressed with my emotions, and instead of talking about it, I turned to anger.
Yeah.
So it's like that's a sin in the Bible, to be angry and greedy.
I know it's a sin, but I would pray. Obviously, with my grandma happened, stuff like that. I was like, oh, please, please, please don't take her. Stuff like that. Shit like that. I won't get
Yeah.
into it because I'll start fucking crying, but nothing wrong with that. But I don't like showing my emotions because I've been without dad. You're always told, be a fucking hard man. Like, men, we're told, don't be a fucking pussy.
Don't get me
Toughen
wrong.
up.
I used to be a
I used to be
being
like,
I used to be rage. Like,
yes.
I used to be all my friends, they would tell you I used to be a ball of rage. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't see when I lose a basketball game, it's on tops. Nobody said nothing to me. It's a fight. Like I've got into I slipped my tendon in my thumb.
I had surgery.
Yeah, same.
I lost my shit. Well, it wasn't even a rugby game though. It was just something happened between my boys. Won't get into stuff because it's pretty deep. Nothing bad, but it was just some things were said, shit was said, and it wasn't even me. But because I was a bit drunk and I was a bit emotional and already, and like I was going through stuff myself. It was about depression, but I won't mention who or who said what. But I punched the wall, not because I tried to punch someone,
I used to do that too.
but I just used to just
Boom, boom,
boom.
boom.
That's how anger, don't it?
I
Yeah.
just had fucking headbutt walls. Not like fucking. We had this one guy who played rugby, but if he lost the game, he would fucking go into the trees. And when I mean headbutt a tree, I wouldn't do that. But I will say this: I think if I didn't play rugby or football or some sort of sport,
Yeah,
I would be lost as a
yeah,
man.
same. I'd have been finished long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yeah. I think I would either be in prison
Or dead.
or dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And I'm
out
not
there.
saying because of like where I grew up, just because I know myself.
Yeah,
I would-
you'd explode.
Bro, imagine, other day, and I didn't tell you this, I haven't told you this. So, you know when you dropped me off by the petrol station, remember?
Yeah.
The other night.
Yeah.
So, I was at the bus stop. I don't drive.
Mm.
I was at a bus stop here. I was waiting for a bus, and the bus came past and it said not in service. And I was at this bus stop for a while. I was like for 20, 30 minutes, and normally it's like every 10.
Mm.
So I was like, for fuck's sake. And there's this shit car. It wasn't a shit car. It was a nice Volkswagen Golf, pimped out, but you could tell it was financed. Tell straight away it was financed. Like, you looked at the guy, white, either daddy or mummy's money. Probably was in his 17, 18. Bro, so he revved past me.
Mm.
Don't know why. Just being a prick. So I turn around, I go, bruv, oh, your whip's fucking dead. Bro, he drives round. He
Stop.
turns
Yeah.
round. And this ain't cap. This is swear on my life. Like, so he turns round.
Man's offended.
So I go, sweet. So I stare this guy out. Like, you know where like you're like
Yeah.
that. Stare him out. Didn't say shit. And I was just like, I was waiting for him to say something because if I was driving and someone on a bus stop and I revved at them and they did something and I probably wouldn't turn around, I'd just fucking go on with my day, innit?
Yeah.
But if I had the fucking balls to turn around, or
I'm
if I
doing
was that
something.
pissed-
If I'm turning around, I'm doing something.
exactly, that's what I thought. I was about to say, get out of the fucking whip.
Yeah.
But I said to him, get out your whip, get out. But in my head as well, I was like, bro, if he gets out his whip, I'm going to put him 6 foot under. Not kill him, but I mean like fucking
Demolish.
knock him out.
Yeah.
Like, but the thing is, I've got this switch to me. I'm quite controlled, relax. But if you fuck me off, and it takes a lot. Some people can just switch like that.
Mm.
But if you fuck me off, I can be the biggest cunt. But I'm normally a cunt, but I'm like a little.
It's not piss Lewis off. Or Wade.
Nah, I wouldn't piss Wade off because I know where, as you said, you're on road.
Don't mean
Yeah,
none.
I
Don't
would-
mean none though.
No, but you've experienced stuff I ain't experienced, and you've seen stuff that I haven't seen.
Mm.
And your boys probably would, if I beat you up, you know where I live, what would happen? I'll probably get home, 2 hours later, I'll be hearing you on, like your boys at my door or something. I'm not saying that's true. I ain't saying that's true.
It's possible. It's possible. It's possible.
My boys wouldn't, they would just be like, oh.
But I wouldn't even do that. I would just mask up and comfy myself.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Listen,
to
but
be
I
fair.
wouldn't be like that. I wouldn't be like that. I was just getting done then and there. But I pick my battles.
Of course.
You always, and
Yeah.
with him, I don't think he was picking. Even if that guy had a knife on him, though, I would still be like, "Sweet, come on then." I legit turn around to my mum because I tell my mum everything because my mum's has grown up with her.
Yeah.
Told her everything. Legit went, "Mum, I'm not afraid of death. So if that guy pulled out a knife and he stabbed me, sweet. I ain't saying people come stab me. I ain't saying that. What I'm trying to say is I've got to the point where it's not like I'm depressed, but death's inevitable.
Everyone's
Inevitable.
It's everyone's destination.
Exactly.
Inevitable.
Yeah, but
Everyone's
what I'm
got
trying
that
to say
same
is, if
destination.
he had something out, it wasn't just maybe I'm saying that, and if he pulled it out, I might go fuck. But I could run. I most likely probably would, but. I saw that guy and I was just like, obviously he's not going to have a knife on him because where we live as well and where it was a nice area.
Yeah.
Where fucking Sean Wright Phillips, lives around the corner from there.
So,
Rio Ferdinand is around the corner.
slow down.
Swear down.
It's Farnborough Park, isn't
Farnborough
it?
Park, yeah. Legit
Farnborough
Farnborough Park.
Yeah, that's a good
10 million
area
properties there, mate.
I did it at COVID. I was like fucking, what's his name? I was fucking on online driving. And I used to work around by his house.
Love that. Anyway, lesson of the video. Don't condemn violence.
No.
Yeah.
I don't
make
like
anyone
violence.
angry.
I don't like violence. innit?
What I'm trying, yeah, exactly.
I don't like
will.
violence.
Best way to say it is, I would never start a fight.
No.
But I'll try and
Yeah.
finish it. I'm not saying I
Yeah.
would. Even though
Don't provoke
people look at me and go,
I'll walk away
I'm a bit
unless you give me
softy.
no option.
yes,
Then
I
I'll
agree.
I'll do
100%.
it. But even if you hit me, so I'll just walk away. It depends on the hit and where.
It depends. I can't lie. If I saw you and you hit me, I would run because not because of skin color or where you grew up. It's not that. First of all, Sim hit me. Obviously, she's a woman. You don't know what she's carrying.
True.
You don't know if she's got pepper spray. You don't know if she's got a knife in there. I'm not saying you do.
I might
But-
do.
Exactly. But what I'm trying to say is you
Who
don't
knows?
know.
I'm
you don't know what
crazy.
other people
You
have.
don't
You
know
don't.
anyone. He's a
Yeah.
stranger to you.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying I would never start a fight.
yeah.
Like I get, bro, as well. I sometimes get pressured because I'm starting going gym now. Bro, I get fucking people bump into me at the gym. I'm like, I just go, oh, come on. I don't even say anything now.
But you know, like,
You know what I mean? Like what I'm trying to say is quickly is just, mate, like violence ain't the way.
it's
Violence.
not. But
It's not.
even
But
like
I get why.
people that go to the gym, you know, like some people are big. Look, I know someone, yeah. He's fucking maga. He's skinny as fuck, yeah. And I know people that's been in the gym for 15, 20 years and they're huge
Wham.
cut. And this guy is stronger than him.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
He's just naturally strong.
Yeah. A freak of nature. they
Yeah,
call
he's
it.
just naturally strong.
He's just
And I've got another friend. He's never been in the gym,
yeah,
and he's built like a
mad.
tank.
Yeah,
That's like my dad, to be fair.
we had this guy
Like
called,
6'4", built like a tank.
Yeah,
Bro.
they
his
don't
name's
even work
AJ.
out.
He played well. I'm not saying your guy, but my mate. I played mate when I played Destroyers. If I saw him, I saw him actually recently. I haven't seen him in like a year or two. Saw him, spoke to him for 5 minutes, but like this guy, I got told 6'2", 6'3", just genetically a freak, like he LeBron James offspring.
Yeah,
Crazy.
it's bouncing.
But that's as well. You say about a skinny guy. You don't know if he's a boxer. You don't know if he does karate.
Yeah.
You don't know
anything.
That's why I never pick a fight, never start a fight. I ain't been in a proper scrap. I've been in a rugby scrap, but I ain't been in a scrap.
I ain't been in a fight in about 7 years. 8 years.
Yeah. But I don't get why people would go on the street. Well, not streets, but like
pick a fight.
What? Pick a fight. Like, bro, I would walk Portsmouth recently. I was in Portsmouth. It was like April time. These two bald 40-year-old, probably scaffolders, yeah, probably off coke or something, yeah. Just walking past them, didn't stare them out, didn't do anything. I just overheard them just go, "I'll take him," and the other one goes, "Oh, we'll get him later."
What? For no reason?
Yeah, bro, I just walked past them.
Yo.
I just walked past them. It wasn't like I was like a normal. Imagine if you was walking down there and you heard that. I didn't turn around. I didn't, because I was like, first it was 1 versus 2.
Yeah.
In the back of my head, I was like, yeah, I could probably take them both. No, I'm joking. I probably wouldn't. But you know what I mean. But like, I was just like, don't rise to. In my head, I was like, don't rise to it. Don't rise to it.
No.
Don't rise to it.
I wouldn't say nothing, but then I'll be on alert. Like, okay, I'm expecting you.
Yeah. But see, I wouldn't be like that. I'll probably be alert for 10 minutes. If I saw him again, then I'll be like,
I'll be alert the entire time.
Really?
Until I get where I'm going.
Do you think that's because where you grew up?
Yeah.
See, because where I grew up, obviously you had people that were pricks. You had you had
but
people.
No one would come for you like that.
No one
just
come from. It's more mouth. Obviously, there is. I've heard stories of people do, but I never got myself involved in that. I was a sort of streetwise. I wouldn't say streetwise like you, but I had common sense. So I wouldn't pick on someone. I wouldn't start a fight with someone. I wouldn't bully people. You shouldn't. But I just wouldn't get involved in that sort of shit. That's what I'm saying. My upbringing when I was in school, I was a class clown. Because I used to have a fear of people hating me. I used to have a huge, huge fear.
Oh, so you become a class clown for everyone to like and
So
laugh at you.
everyone's even if people were mugging me off, but they were laughing at me.
They were acknowledging you.
They're acknowledging me, sweet. But if I piss someone off or like someone just didn't like me and I couldn't, personally, I was like, why the fuck doesn't that guy like me? And I'll try, or girl, or whatever. Not like a girl if I like them, but I mean like a friend. Obviously now I don't give a fuck, but back in the day I used to be like, why the fuck? Why? In my own head, I was like, why? What the fuck? And my
Psychological
mum,
stuff.
Yeah. My mum used
Behind
to
it.
my mum used to turn around to me and go, Lewis, like, not everyone's gonna like you, and she'd say that 100 times.
My mom used to say that to me as well. That not everyone's gonna like you, and I was like, what? I didn't know what it meant.
They need to like me.
Yeah.
But it got to a point where I didn't like anyone.
Yeah, for sure. Same here. I feel like I kind of grew up in school like not really being liked by anyone anyway. So
see, I was, because of the class clown.
I was popular in school to the max.
Oh. See, I wasn't to the max. But I was
quiet. I didn't speak to anyone.
Okay. So like,
but everyone knew me.
You would probably like me in school, but I would not keep my distance. I'm not saying that, but like, you'd probably go, "Ask Lewis, fucking mug." That's how people would honestly refer to me as Clerkin.
Yeah.
Gherkin. And then like, let's say if you went to my school,
Yeah.
Sim went, "Oh, do you know Lewisclerkin?" And you go, "No." "Oh, you must know Gherkin. Come on, Gherkin."
Okay,
and then they'll go, "Oh yeah, of course I know that fucking nutter," or something like that.
But I was very diverse. I have a very diverse friendship group. Even now as an adult, like I've had,
really?
Yeah, I had people that played football. I had people that did the basketball. I had people that was considered nerds. People was musicians. Like people that was the unpopular people. I was friends with everyone.
Yeah, same as me. I wouldn't say best friends, but if I saw them in, obviously I'm not saying the whole fucking year, but I'm saying like I would also talk to the Neeks. I would also talk to the popular kids. Maybe not all the time, but I'd be sweet with them. That was the one thing my brother always told me. Make sure you don't fuck off the pricks or the popular. I'm not saying all popular kids are pricks, but you know those kids that bullied.
Yeah.
He said just, You don't have to be best mates with them, but just be sweet with them. Like my cousin, he went Ravenswoods. He's a little scrawny little kid. It's not that he didn't get told that, but he would always avoid them. So the bullies probably thought he was a good target because he's skinny. But because I played rugby, I felt like that was a little bit in my factor. Don't get me wrong, I was fat, so I got by the pricks. They would mug me off, or they'd be cunt to me and go, "Oh, you got tits," stuff like that. Or I used to PE because it was all boys. Bro, I would change in the corner because I would, and then when I took my shirt off, I would be so quick. Because I've saw it with other fat kids.
They
would just because they didn't care. Until someone brought it up. But like someone would just go, "Oh, nice tits," something like that, and someone did that to me. Oh my god, rage.
So how have you found the experience
of this?
Yes,
Lit. You two are very... Obviously, I've known Tim before.
Yeah.
I was a bit hesitant about Wxyde. I can't lie.
Yeah, I feel like you were a little bit nervous.
I was getting more nervous. The fact is, because of my ADHD, not because of you, because of my ADHD, I didn't want something to slip out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Make sure to follow, subscribe, like, and comment down below. Follow us on all platforms, and we shall catch you in the next episode.